My former father-in-law was a giant man, 375 pounds, and occasionally when you could get him away from my cigars and my whiskey and my television set, he would go fishing or hunting with you, but usually just once a year. We called him Big Harry. Everybody did. And he owned a beautiful over and under Browning shotgun. It was worth a lot of money. One weekend, I lined up a great all-American type hunting trip for him, a private farm full of rabbits and doves and quail. I told him we would have some fun, take plenty of shells. We were going to shoot at anything and everything. Naturally, we got there in the blackness before daylight, but the farmer was there waiting for us, said he would drive us way down to the back end of the property and let us out there. It had started to snow on that December morning in Tennessee, and in the car's headlights it seemed to get thicker and thicker. I was sitting in the back seat. Big Harry was in front with the farmer and his dog. The dog was a huge, apparently high-strung golden lab. He was sitting between Harry and the driver. As we slowly bumped along in the frozen ruts and snow, the headlights could barely penetrate the falling snow. I was leaning forward and petting the dog when it happened. The farmer suddenly saw a rabbit in front of the old car and said, "There's one." Big Harry hollered, "Where?" And what we didn't know was his gun was loaded, the safety was off, and he banged it on the floor, and the gun went off. And the big guy said, "Where?" And the trigger went off, and the shot roared a deafening noise. He blew a giant hole in the roof of the car. And all hell broke loose then. The big dog literally screamed at the noise in his ear and pooped all over the place, and I mean all over everything. He was frantically clawing at the door on top of Big Harry. He was pooping in a steady stream at the same time. The big man finally got the door open and rolled his huge body out on the road while the dog kept pooping and ran screaming into the woods. Harry lay there covered with dog poop, and so was the whole front seat. Somehow some poop got up on the windshield even. Big Harry looked like he had one of those camouflage suits on. Farmer had some too. I was down on the floor of the back seat literally dying at what I had seen. Even the expensive shotgun was covered with poop. I never saw the rabbit. Larry Munson, Inside on Sports.